Everyone good? Everyone warm? Yeah, I thought we'd get warm from that. Okay, so we're going to try and continue on with this this Kimura stuff we've been doing. We're going to look at a bit of control. Well, the main things I want to hit really today, because we've got a few hours, is obtaining control and some finishes. Different finishes, because we, like we said at the end of Wednesday, that grip, the Kimura grip, is a very good controlling grip. Yeah, if you've got this, especially no gi, because you don't have the gi to grip and turn and push and to pin people with, using a limb like that or in good control, you have pretty good control of the person. Yeah. So we want to just play around. We did a little bit of obtaining that position, so we're going to play around with that again, just to get, I say to get warm, but you're already warm, but we're going to just to get our heads back into the space. Yeah. Joe. So just to remind ourselves of the position. So if you just lay down, please. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Okay, so let's just remind ourselves of the Kimura grip, yeah? So I'm going to reach around little finger to little finger, little finger to little finger. This hand is coming around her arm and on top of my hand. Remember we were saying about, at least in the beginning, having all 5 fingers on one side, like a monkey grip, not with the thumb here. Yeah, we're coming around this way, all right? And we'll kind of explore why a little bit later, but this is that Kimura grip position, yeah? Okay, and this is where we can look to control as well as look to finish things, okay? And we'll talk about that again later, okay? So that is the position we're looking to get into, okay? What we're gonna do though is we're gonna start from side control. So if you're on your back, and I'm gonna start chest to chest here like this, okay? I want you to try and get to that Kimura position, yeah, to that Kimura grip from this position, okay? You can start either from here. If you're finding this too difficult, then start with the hand underhook, yeah? Start from there. And then just try and work your way around. The person here, I want you to try and get your legs back in front of you. That's all you're trying to do, yeah? If you're getting your legs back in front of you too many times, then start to slow it down a little bit, try and look for other options. Maybe start trying to come onto your knees first before you put your legs back in front of you, yeah? Put your own, like I said on Wednesday, put your own little spin on the games. If you're finding things too easy, make them harder. If you're finding things too hard, try and find ways to make them easier. Best way to look at it is like, think about if you're going along a path and you've got an end goal. If you want to make things easier, just start yourself closer to the end goal. Yeah? Give yourself a head start. Yeah, if you want to make things harder, maybe move the goalpost either further away or move yourself further back. Yeah? Cool? Okay, play around with that. 1, 2, 3.
That one there, that one there.
Figure 4. Flippy flopping. Yeah, sorry, flip-flopping. My bad.
Yeah.
So if you can get my hand
Yeah.
on that,
Yeah. Because you want to. Because that represents control of the shoulder, doesn't it? It's, yeah. It's your shoulder. Yeah. Take that shoulder. Yeah, and you're going, yeah. Yeah, you need to worry about getting your car on the car. That's it, later, until I got there, exactly. Yeah.
That's an Americana, yeah.
same concept, yeah, just mirroring it.
Yeah. So with the Kimura, it's this hand here, so my hand here. Yeah, that one. So this hand is there. Perfect. So that one, little finger to little finger.
Yep.
This one's coming all the way around and holding your wrist. Yep, that's your Kimura position right there. Yep. That's it. Good. Nice. Hiding the elbow. She's hiding the elbow.
That's how I figure it out.
Yeah, oh, you're right, well done. Can you find ways of getting under the elbow before you lock it up, Joe? Good. That's good. That's a good point right there. I've lost it. Dive away. So hand down. The hands down this way. That's it. So always with a that one around and hold. Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So think about you're coming round and through the hole. Yeah. There it is. There it is. There it is. Everyone cool? So, how was Lauren defending that, Joe?
She was keeping her knees nice and high, and
Yeah.
as I was trying to come round to get the Kimura, she was moving.
Yeah, moving. And what was she doing with her elbow?
Oh, keeping it tight. She was
Keeping it tight.
on her
Hiding.
legs.
Yeah, hiding the elbow was a good point. What were you guys doing? 'Cause I saw something.
I was trying to, when she had the crossface,
Yeah.
I was turning in like this.
Yeah.
So it was kind of affecting her spine, sorry.
Yeah, turn.
She couldn't really do the
Yeah.
good crossface, but also at that point she then couldn't move.
Yes, yeah,
She
so
couldn't attack, she couldn't spin around her head.
yeah. So you were pinning her in a sense from underneath a little bit.
And with a goal to pull guard, but
Yeah.
actually nullifying her top game.
Yeah. So that's cool. So you were making a link with your hands. So you're taking away the isolation of the limb, and you guys are holding the elbow. So two key points there, of isolating the limb, the one that we're attacking. So trying to separate that is a big thing. So we can't really allow the person to make that grip, and also we need to get under the elbow. Yeah, and we need to control the elbow. Okay, I just want to do a quick thing on levers. Okay, so levers are. We spoke about levers the other day being the limbs. Yeah, so head controlling the body, or hips, arms, and legs. Yeah, and we can then use these what we would call structures, turning them into levers. Yeah. Okay. when we're looking at it in the form of attacking, we want to think about that, of what we need to control in sort of representatively respectfully to where we are looking to attack. So shoulder, the next sort of joint down would be the elbow. If we're attacking the elbow, we're controlling the wrist. And if we're attacking the wrist, we're attacking the knuckles or the fingers. Yeah? Okay. Rules of jiu-jitsu, obviously. 4-finger grab, okay. Anything less, not okay. Small joint lock, yeah? 4 fingers, fine. Okay, so if you want to put a wrist lock on, you grab 4 fingers, that's okay. Or you can hold the knuckles. But if you look at it, like I say, shoulder, if I want to attach the shoulder, I need to attach myself to the elbow. If I want to attack the elbow, I need to control the wrist. If I want to attack the wrist, I need to control the next joint down. So it's always kind of, not always, but a good sort of start is to look at that lower joint below, yeah? So when we were talking about coming underneath the elbow, we need to control the elbow to get that Kimura grip, yeah? Great stuff. Okay, so let me just show one more idea. Yeah, just share one more idea for coming around to get that Kimura grip. So if you're on your back, if they're flat and they're keeping their elbows in as they should, yeah, just scoot this way a little bit. Just whole body scoot that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if they're keeping their elbows in, but you've managed to flatten them, yeah, I need to get under the elbow. One of my preferred ways of trying to get this, especially in Ogi, is to come around and put my hand under the elbow this way. So I come here, I'll abandon the head. I might sprawl out slightly to the side and put my hand under the elbow. Now all I have to do is I can play and wait a little bit, or I can let up. If she starts to shrimp away, so if she starts to roll into me to shrimp, I can now pass my hand through. I've got the hand through, now I can look to lock that up and come off to here. Yeah? So that's just another way I like to do it. The other way of doing this, if she doesn't move, is to just come around to the side and then work my way higher. Now I can push the wrist and get what I want. Yeah? Okay. So what I want you to try and do now is I want you to grab a Kimura grip and you're on the same side. All right, you're just going to for now, just position yourself wherever you want. Okay, person on the bottom, I want you to try and free the elbow. Yeah, so at the moment, I've got the elbow controlled, or I'm here, yeah, and I'm controlling the arm. All you're going to try and do is free the elbow. Yeah, you might turn, you might move, whatever, and she starts to free the elbow. If you get the elbow to the floor or remove your hand, you win. Person on top, just try and hold as best you can. Play around with grip, play around with how you can look to try and keep this elbow controlled. Yeah, like we were just saying, if I want to attack the shoulder, or I'm using this to control, I want to control the end of the lever. If the arm is straight, this is the end of the lever. If the arm is bent, broken this off, this is the end of the lever. So now I need to look to control the end of this lever in conjunction with the shoulder. Okay? So play around with that, see what you would discover. 1, 2, 3. 5 minutes, keep flip-flopping. Does hurt your wrist. Correct. Maybe. Maybe. That's what. So yeah, so just be careful. Don't be really like sharp on this, because it does hurt the wrists when you start to pull that elbow out. Just be wary of the other person's wrists. You good? All makes sense? Ish. It's good to come back and just kind of keep your head in it really a little bit, doesn't it? explore what the best position is or the most optimal positioning of your body is in relation to the person. 90 degrees to the person, 45 degrees, 180. What's the best positioning of your body? So change and vary the positioning of your body and see if you can think what's most optimal. 90, 45, 180.
Yeah.
That's good for the submission. That's excellent. Wrist locks. Good, good. Nice, good, good. Excellent position. Wrist is starting to go. Kimura trap. Kimura trap. Crucifix. Same. Same. Except for you're not controlling you control the arm, the far arm with the crucifix, or no arm in the Kimura trap. But you need to pick her up and put your legs the other side. Yeah. You got the back though. Time! I'm going to cut a bit early because I want to... All right. Gather up. What was the person doing, or what direction was the person going to free the elbow? That's right. What direction was the person moving to free the elbow? Rolling in.
Turn it towards.
Yep. So external rotation for the person on top, right? So the person on the bottom has an internal rotation. Okay. So the person, the person on top has got the figure 4, and she's really light. She's been really light at the moment. That's all good. It's all good. So she's not trying to stop me. Just to show what I mean. To pull this elbow out, I think everyone is in agreement. Is agreeing that I have to turn in to free the elbow. Okay, so I need to create an external to the outside rotation, all right? So, of my shoulder to bring this elbow in to start trying to free the arm. Okay, so person on top now. Knowing that I need to create an external rotation, I want you guys to play around now with trying to, once again, trying to stop me, but with that knowledge of creating an external rotation, we're going to try and almost think about creating an internal rotation on the arm, okay? And see if that helps stop the person from being able to create that movement, okay? Cool? Okay, so just another couple of minutes, play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Blocks. Yeah. I mean, that stops her from turning. There's a wedge to stop from turning. But how can you use an internal rotation with your arms? So if you try and go at a 45-degree angle to her, yeah, and try and use an internal rotation of the arm, so this way, yeah, to try and stop her from turning in. Yeah, good. I'm going to need both hands. It's 2 on 1. But if she rolls that way, what can you do? Well, yeah, you can do that. Or she rolls. If you allow the roll, you roll away. You've got the back.
And I'm in a nice position.
Try an angle at 45 degrees and see how that goes. So other 45, so towards the head. Whole body. So that's a 90, so just scoot your whole body around that way, perfect. Okay. So try there now. Try and get an internal rotation of the arms. So try and keep rotating this arm internally. Okay, go. Chris.
Oh, Grace.
I thought you called me. What's going on? I really thought that. I thought, what am I going to do? Good. Switch your hand. Yeah.
It's going to be really annoying when he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah. Good long levers. Good long levers. That's all fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's good long levers. It's wicked. That's what we want. Push us. Yeah. That's it. Lovely. Nice grip. Perfect. Okay. So keep trying to get that internal rotation of the arm. Just another minute or so. Ooh. Cool. Okay. Okay, time. Okay. How was that with an internal rotation? Did you control the elbow better? Yeah? Control the person turning?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't sound convinced.
Joe was very good.
Yeah.
I just wasn't very good.
You're trying to get that. Okay, so let's look at it in a little bit more detail. So if you're on your back. The big thing that when I talk about an internal rotation, yeah, is flaring this forearm. Yeah, so using the forearm to turn the elbow away. So this is in tight to her, and I'm using the forearm as a wedge. Okay, so just try and turn in.
That's what I wasn't getting.
Okay. So I'm here. If I'm here, yeah, and I go like this, look, my wrist bends. I've got my wrist in the middle, and it weakens what I'm doing. Okay. So if I can put my fist on top, yeah. We actually was thinking about this the other day from when we were doing that Kimura trap and the reversal. It's always going to be there, that reversal. But if I do reach too far through, that gives that option to you. But if I can put my fist on my wrist, it doesn't necessarily take away the option, but it makes things a little bit more awkward, I'd say. Because here you can grab, here, not so much, okay? So if I come here with the forearm here and I start to flare, now that makes things a little bit more difficult, okay? All the time I'm looking to try and just put pressure on this elbow to try and stop you. So I can use my bicep, my forearm, my bicep to try and turn in. Yeah, bicep. Or if I'm too far away to use any of this, if I'm flat, I can use my head. So just try and turn in. So use your head as well, like literally, not figuratively. Well, both. So how about that? So you play around with those three sort of options. Using your bicep to stop the elbow from turning in. Okay. Using the forearm, flare the forearm. Yeah. Or if you're flat on your stomach, using your head on the elbow. Okay. Experience that a little bit. Again, person on the bottom just trying to free the elbow. Person on top trying to control the elbow. You can use a myriad of different options. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wedging it. That's it. 45-degree angle again. No, with the flat. So just come up onto your knees and go towards the head a little bit. Okay. Now just use your forearm. There. That's it. Now Joe, try and turn in. Okay. Now try and plant this hand to her stomach. So you're pushing down with this hand and up with your forearm. Try now. Switch your hands. This one this way. That one around. This hand to the stomach. And then try and push down with this hand and up with this one. There it is, yeah? That's it.
Oh yeah,
It's all right. You've done worse to me. So try different positions, try different forms of control. So you've got that nice forearm control. How can you use your bicep or your shoulder, or can you use your head? That's highly unpleasant. No, I like it. That's good though. That's the sport. That's good. That's good. You all right? Just another minute or so. I'm not really counting.
well, you can do it on that. Oh, no, that's the
How did you feel? Did you feel more control now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I put pressure on the shoulder.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
It's good. That's good. Because when you go flat, try and place your forehead on his elbow.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. I missed.
Yeah, I missed. or start with the forehead on the elbow. So start flat.
You're going to roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about the angle, though. You falling down this way. Think about angle up that way at 45. See if that changes anything. So can you use that? Yeah, that's it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, guys, time. Everyone good? Cool. Okay, so this is like I said before, as a control, if you can understand the mechanics of the control, it's a very, very strong position to do. And it's in a similar sort of way to leg locks. People can be doing something else and they're quite easy to snag. Not, I wouldn't say easy, but like there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of affordance to snag a Kimura grip. Yeah. And then what you do with that Kimura grip is up to you, and we're going to play around with a little bit of that at the end, exploring different options you have from that Kimura grip. Okay, so what I want to do is just to show you one other sort of variation and then play with the control from there. So let's go half guard. Oh, sorry. Yep, other leg. I think, yes. Okay, other leg. All right, so same thing, we're underneath. Okay, I'm going to hold the wrist once again and get my Kimura grip. So look, I've come up this time here. Okay, so once again now, person on the bottom, just for a few minutes, you're going to try and remove your elbow or remove your arm. Yeah, so just try and remove your elbow. Yeah, arm's gone, elbow's gone. Okay, person on the bottom, I want you to try and stop them. Yeah, no, with all the ideas that we've used today. Yeah. If the elbow's here, even if it's here, like if you just tuck your elbow back in. Yeah. Now she can start to remove her elbow this way. Okay, so what I want you guys to play around with is trying to keep this this Kimura grip controlled. Okay, think about how we did this just now. Yeah. Okay, think about leverage. Yeah. And what we need to control to try and stop her from doing that, from moving her elbow. Cool? What do we need to connect to? All right, play around with that for a little bit, and then we'll look at a bit more detail after. Cool? All right, 1, 2, 3. What were we attaching to when we were on top? What were we attaching to now when we're on the bottom? Good, good. Can you tuck your elbow back underneath you? Can you tuck your elbow this way? No, good. Person on top, try and pull your elbow to your hip. Try and pull your elbow to your hip. Okay, that is what the person on the bottom's got to try and stop. How can you position your body to try and do that? That's good. All right, stop. Yep, nice. It's good with the shoulder. Just got a straight shoulder lock. I'll stop you by making you submit. How can we control that elbow? What parts of the body can we use to control that elbow? Nice. Right, what are you doing weights? What are you doing weights for? Huh? What are you doing weights for? I don't know, I've regretted it now. You alright?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. How's the knee? Same? Yeah, I appreciate that. I need to start eating better. Again. I'm just trying to, get better. Time. Everyone good? Everyone got some little ideas with that? Okay, Joe, please. So just another thing to think about. Like we were saying when we were trying to stop them from moving the elbow on top, same applies really from the bottom. Okay, so from the bottom, I'm looking to find ways of trying to stop this elbow from moving. And a good way of thinking about that is to try and attach myself to the elbow. Yeah. So once I'm here, if I don't have any real, I only got my arms to attach, there's so much space. If you just pull your hand in and bring your elbow back, right, I've really lost that Kimura. Yeah. Okay. If you see a lot of people doing no gi or even in the gi, they'll grab their inner thigh. So you just palm your inner thigh. I don't have this Kimura. Yeah. Or they can grab their belt, or they can do lots of things like this to try and stop you from doing it. So bringing that elbow in is very, very beneficial for the person on top. Person on the bottom though, who's actually trying to attack this, I want to try and attach to this elbow. So if I try now, putting my chest, my ribs up to that elbow here. Okay. Now just pull your elbow back. Okay. If I do start lose the position, if I let go, because what we were just playing with this a second ago. If you let the legs go and you start to pass, if I start to come underneath, if she frees her leg and I've got terrible control, all you're going to do is just sit up straight. So just go onto your knees, posture up here. Now she could even start to shoulder lock me, or she can start to work other things. Yeah. If we go back. If I've got good control of this arm, so if I've got good alignment and I'm controlling that elbow in really, really tight, you can't move, I could even just let you pass because I want to roll you over to get on top. But look at the position we've ended up in. I'm flat. So what do I need to do with my head? Block the elbow. If I don't block the elbow, you turn in, he's out. Head in the elbow, now go. Yeah? I'm cool with that. Okay, let's play again. From the bottom, control the elbow. You've got the goal of trying to get back on top. Yeah? With the Kimura grip. You're not allowed to let go of the Kimura grip. Okay? Person on the top, again, trying to free that elbow. Try and free the elbow, try and free your arm. Cool? Good? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Play a little bit. Yes. All right, yeah.
Oh no, I was going to do some, sorry. Were you watching for ideas?
She's like, I'll just do that.
I didn't know what happened. What's that?
Just do that.
So it's that left. Yeah. Can't resist it, can you? Which is not that.
Now where are you going to go with that? Oh. Oh. time, everyone. Good work, good work. Talk amongst yourselves. How was that? Yeah? You got everyone sort of circling the... Yeah, yeah. Keeping that almost felt like a headlock on the elbow, yeah? That sort of, feel that pinch, yeah? You're pinching using your shoulder and your bicep on and my ribs on the back of that elbow and locking in. Really difficult to turn and move that arm. By doing that, if I attach myself, my body to the arm, as I move my whole body, the arm moves with it, yeah? And that's the same with most of these things, or these sort of positions or shoulder locks. If I can attach the limb to my body, I'm much stronger than just using my arms, yeah? So if I pull everything in real tight and use my whole body to do anything, I'm stronger. And that goes the same for being on the bottom or going for sweeps or anything like that. If I can attach myself to the with my body to the limb, I'm always going to be stronger, yeah? Okay, cool. Let's move on. Back on top again. You're going to come around to the head now. You've got the Kimura grip. We've got our control. We're happy with everything. And she holds her hands together. Okay? I want you to try and find ways of separating the hands. Yeah? Okay? So try and find ways of separating the hands, or at least just experience what happens when someone grabs their hands. You guys have been doing this all the time, so you know you know what the deal is. But like, if what happens when they make a link together, and see if that changes anything for you on top. Okay, cool. Play around with that, and then we're going to look at some finishing ideas and stuff like that. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. And then try and answer the question: is it better to break the grip, or to have the grip broken or the arm isolated before you're able to finish? Yeah? I mean, you go on top of one. Oh, let me just take this off.
Oh, keep on this side. Pushing into
your arms and your legs. I can use your arms and your legs to free the hand. Lovely. Sorry, I said that right.
I done your knee.
Yeah.
And then surely, if I do that, would you just not go for the line? I suppose you can't get me to
Okay, guys, time. Okay. Joe. Okay, let's just look at finishing this then. So if you're on your side, legs facing this way, and I've got the Kimura grip, yeah. So I'm at that 45-degree angle, like we've been doing. I've got good control. The biggest thing with this is the control. If I don't have the control, I've lost the Kimura. Yeah, so always think about today, I think the main aspect of a lot of this is that control, yeah? The other big thing, like we were saying, is keeping those arms separated. Like you pointed out before, is if you've got those hands connected, and even if you start pulling your hands back, it creates like a really, it makes things really difficult for me to finish things, yeah? If I want to finish, okay, just finishing mechanics style, I come up at a 90-degree angle. This is the same with most shoulder locks anyway. I have a 90-degree angle. I've made my lever. I'm controlling the lever, and I'm rotating this way. Yeah. So I'm rotating the whole arm back. That is how you're going to finish any shoulder lock, because it's a rotating joint, or it doesn't rotate as well. So you're going to rotate. Okay. So we obviously need to isolate the arm. Yeah, a really good way of doing this is using the knee or stepping on the arm. So I'm here. Now try and put your hands together. Yeah, so we can really kneel on that to finish. I attach and keep flaring this elbow here, and then I just turn to the back. Okay, cool. Happy?
Yeah, good.
Yep, I'm all right. It's not an E-bar, so it's okay. Joey needs to see it.
That's right.
So right, kneel on the arm, hand on the wrist to wrist, here, twist. Okay, cool. Okay, do that a couple of times. Feel that. Then I want to see if you can get into an armbar position from there. Okay? Cool? Good. 1, 2, 3. straight in, you don't have the, you're no longer attacking.
Right, yeah.
Then they refer to you as the board.
Yes.
Shoulder, control the elbow, control the wrist, wrist, control the muscles. Right. On the back and the shoulder, control the wrist, the elbow. The elbow on the wrist, right, on control the wrist and the elbow. Shoulder lock and control the elbow, control the wrist lock, control the knuckles. So, if I really straighten my arm, you will that lever now is here. End of the lever is here. Right, yeah, let's get to know.
That's not really smooth though.
Yeah.
I think you just got shot as well. So. He was in. Sticking myself in. Yeah.
Now, you can twist his arm away from him.
But could this one not control it? Because that's how you can control the me. Yeah. But I catch it. Yeah.
So you've got the knee on there. Good scoop, yeah. But you can always go with one leg and then flip the other way off.
And what if you use that to push down on their shoulders?
Straighten it. One on the head. So that's heavy. So what I would say is when you sit down, try and sit with your knee up rather than your knee. You got the idea? The arm bars right there. If you squeeze your knees, in tight, you're too tight. Then you refill that. No. So no, you don't necessarily have to, as long as you've got your knees tight together, because that's ready to the fold. Yeah. Okay.
That's my kids do there.
No worries. Yes, all right.
Glad I picked that one up for things.
That's what's in there. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. All good. Okay, time and one.
It's my job.
Yeah, I'm here to help. Shall I get? I should get.
When you thought I said Chris, you were like,
What am I going to do? How am I helping you? Everyone good? Everyone great? Okay. Joe then, please. All right. We're going to go to the Kimura trap position. So we did this a little bit. See you later, Dan. We did this a little bit on Wednesday. Okay, so Kimura trap. I've got her head on my stomach. I'm holding the wrist, so little finger to little finger, and I'm here. Yeah, and we talked about. I mean, you can look to get that crucifix position as well. That's still valid as well, but you don't necessarily need it because at the moment we're still looking at that idea of flaring that elbow to stop them from being able to turn in. Yeah, so as our good form of control. Yeah. All right. So we've got good control. We're in this Kimura position. All right. I want you to find a way to finishing the Kimura from this position, or finishing an armbar from this position. Okay. Remember, you need to keep the arm isolated, so you cannot allow them to bring their hands together. Yeah? Okay? Do this a couple of times with the arms separated. Okay? Then let them join their hands together. Okay? And then try and do the same thing. All right? When you get up, you probably want to have the arms separated before you get up on top of them to finish it. Okay? Cool? Does that all make sense? All right, play around with that. 1, 2, 3. So you can finish the Kimura or the armbar. Remember, trying not to let them get their hands together to start with, and then after a while, give them their hands together. You need to get your legs the other side, Joe. So the position is hit up. Arms one side, legs the other. Yep, yep, yep. That's good. If you want that arm, take the arm. Okay, try and put your arms together, Lauren. Go, and then you got, oh. Nice. I didn't even see that, didn't even think about that. So beautiful. Beautiful, that's excellent. Remember, you got to try and finish, but you got to try and keep those arms separated, because at the moment he can keep get his hands together. That's it. Oh yeah, that old chestnut. That old chestnut. I like that one. No, because you can really torque it. Nice, that's good. Nice, come up, and you can finish it. Yes. Come up. No, you still got this one. If you leant on that arm, so if you come up and kneel on that arm. Ah.
You did this one.
Oh right. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so I was thinking that make it something else.
Well, you got the arm bar. You can also go to. Yes. With knees tight together. Can you come up on top with the leg in there though, and use that to push? No, I don't think so. I think you can keep the grip. Come up on top onto your knees, and then use your knee to separate. Yep. There's the finish.
That one. Yeah.
Game over from there. And there's the beginning of the armbar.
Yeah, right. Keep going on that one. Yeah, but I'm weak.
Yeah. It's the same principle though. Like you're lifting the shoulder and driving the hand underneath. Can't be asked. Oh, I've had enough. Nice.
Honestly, there's a point now I go, can I Kimura grip him just to see what he does?
Mm. Problem is, I think because she's got her head there. Can you get over her head with your leg and then come up? That's fine. That's fine. All the time, everyone you've done there, can you see a common variable between the lot or a common thing that doesn't really change? Absolutely not, no. It's Saturday morning, mate. What's so when you're in that position to finish, where one shoulder on the floor and the other shoulder's in the air. So you've got one shoulder down, one shoulder up. Every time you finished, you had a shoulder in the air to be able to twist. So now, go from the Kimura trap position, get chest to chest, and try and finish the Kimura. But go chest from the Kimura trap. Crucifix, crucifix, crucifix. The Pope, right, okay. So I want you to try and get first chest to chest and then try and finish the Kimura.
That's what I couldn't work out how to get.
So, let's just go over, you can't go under it, you have to go over it. You have to swish swash. Now you got to find a way of lifting her shoulder up so you're able to put her hand back. Yeah. Oh, that worked. That's nice. I didn't think of that, but that's good. Still same, right?
Yeah.
Even if she rolls on onto her knees, you can still finish by keeping that elbow real tight. Twist.
You went into a sort of mount and then shimmied out of mount again.
Lovely. Yeah. Nice. Missed the MMA glove, so you can then just hook the glove. Hook the glove. No, I don't. Only if you're allowed to strike and they're not. Really like this. This is good.
No, it was like there if you just got.
That was a moment of where do I release pressure first? As well.
Every job I am in, I move with 8. The spirit full up like
one of these now. From the Kimura track. Either finish the Kimura, finish the armor, or take it back. One point for the Kimura, 1 point for the armor, 10 points for the take it back. Everyone good with that? 1 point Kimura, 1 point armbar, 10 points for the back. Flip flopping, flip flopping, flip flopping. Okay, go. Person on the bottom, you're just trying to get out of there. If you escape, you get 2 points. I was waiting for a little Granby roll there, straight over the top. Beautiful. Got away, fine. I'm gonna get fucked up now. 2 points to get out of there, 10 points if you reverse the Kimura trap. Triangle, take a triangle.
That was a shoulder lock.
It's a shoulder lock, you can still shoulder lock from the triangle position. Take that. 1 point. Did you tap yourself out? Because I've done that plenty of times where I've gone, oh, nope, bad position, I tap myself out. Excellent work, everybody.
Yeah, find earlier, like, giving you my back, sort of got out, like, come on.
You still need to get out. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Oh God, it's so close. Watch out. Oh, that was so close though. I was like, oh, that's it. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, that's what I would do. How many points were so close? How many points were so close? Good back, nice. Yeah. Can you get up on top? Whoa. Remember, challenge point, make things easier if you need to make things easier. That's it, bony wrists.
Like nice.
It's not bony wrists. Yeah, I know. Can you get the back? Can you get the back, Joe? Nope, Matt. Nope, took him out. And flip flop.
Go.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. It's my fault. Wrist.
got nothing.
That bicep was nice.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely no way I was holding on.
I think now, like the other, on the other arm.
Yeah, so I was gripped like that, and your knee in his bicep.
Does it hurt you? I think it's quite old.
Yeah, it just really hurts. All right. How are we looking? Quarter two.
Alright.
Put one leg. Can you pull it back and over? There's the back take. Time, everyone. Great work, everyone. Okay, grab some water. Talk function. Cool. Yeah, some cool stuff there coming out. Some ideas. So that position's pretty good, right? How do you guys find that position, that Kimura trap position? It's a pretty strong position, especially if you can control it. Very painful if they've got the right grip. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so that Kimura trap position, very, very strong position to play with. And it's versatile. You can get that from a lot of different places, and we're going to play with getting into that from different scenarios as well. Cool, and we sort of got into that from one of the scenarios where we tried to get on top from underneath with that Kimura grip. Also, we had a look at the control of it. How did you guys find the control with that grip? Did you find it was half decent control of the arm or control of the body? Because you're controlling that limb, it's very difficult for the person to move. If you can control it correctly, it's hard for them to rotate as well. So once again, back to our idea of alignment, we've got structure, keeping good structure here, yeah, and we're also controlling the person's alignment by rotating the person. So rotating their posture, you've got to attain some pretty good alignment from there. So some nice stuff. Just one thing I'll show, which you guys were all doing, but I just wanted to like point it out. So we're in this sort of trap position. What was nice is you guys are starting with this almost with this arm locked in a crucifix position. If you don't have this, so if you've lost this or they think you're starting to lose it, and they take that opportunity to link their hands together, now we can look at trying to come over the top and put the foot through. Yeah, so I can come over, and again, a lot of you guys are doing this already, so I'll come round to put my foot through and then come up. Finish. So just another idea of what you could do. Yeah. Cool. All right. We'll do a couple of 5-minute rounds, and I'll jump in and we'll move about a bit. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bye.